Hi, everyone. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day. All right, so for Guju, I have a yes, King of Swords, Cosmo, I have a no, the Tower, Hey, James, that sounds great. You're actually first on my list today, so hopefully we can get you all finished up before your lunch is over. Amy, I have a yes, Ace of Pentacles. Lil Pits, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Lil Pits, I have a yes, Six of Cups. Hi, Precious. You're welcome, Casmo. James, I have a yes, Queen of Cups. Haley, I'm getting a no, Five of Wands. James, I have your questions. Daisha, I have a yes, Two of Wands. This card has to do with like making some adjustments to your plans or making a plan. Precious, I have a yes, Four of Wands. We are doing free readings right now. Oh, that's sweet, James. Hood Mystic. Two of Swords is a maybe for me. I don't know if that's been set in stone yet, so I can't give an answer right now. You're welcome, Haley. You're welcome, Daisha. You're welcome, Precious. We vibes, I have a maybe, the High Priestess, follow your gut. So essentially, Spirit wants you to go with the feeling that you're getting. A lot of times people don't understand how to interpret intuition over fear. So I've learned something recently that's pretty cool. And if your worry is in your head or if you feel it in your chest, then that's just fear. But if you feel it in your stomach and you get nervous in your stomach, then that's your intuition. We can definitely check back again, but right now I don't have an answer for you. Jiao, I'm just seeing friends for right now. You're welcome, Hood Mystic. You're welcome, We Vibes. Amy, that's really nice. Do you think you're going to go? Please make sure you guys are liking the live stream if you're requesting free reads from me. It's really the only thing that I ask. Also, just a general sweeping message for everyone. I know this is not a limited stream, but I truthfully don't think that I'm going to be here for very long today, and I won't be here tomorrow as far as I know. So if you're interested in a reading with me before the weekend is over, this is your chance now to do that. And I would get donations in as soon as possible, because I predict that I probably will only be here for another hour or so, depending on how things go for me. You're welcome, Joe. Okay, Amy, I'll add you to the list. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm just really tired this week. I'll definitely be taking a nap today for sure. All right, we have about 2 minutes left of the free list, and we will be moving on to donations, starting with James. John B, I am getting a yes, the Queen of Pentacles. You're welcome. Sienna, I have a well. I don't think he's going to reach out to you. I think if you communicate to him, he would be more likely to respond. Queen of Swords, he's kind of in this energy of being very guarded right now and on the defensive. So I don't think that his energy is wanting to be very outgoing or extroverted right now. You're welcome, Sienna. Okay, Amy. All right, James. So the energy is very open right now with Patty. Um, Let me think. You said the event is tomorrow. I'm actually curious because I think you said you guys had plans to hang out before the event. So I'm curious to see how that went. But there are no blocks that I'm seeing as of right now. Two of Cups indicates a very open energy. The Hermit, while is more introverted, it is like the desire to have alone time with you and get to know you on a deeper level. I feel like right now she's probably going to give the impression that she is open to more with you, to communicating with you, to spending time with you. But I don't think that she's going to be the one to initiate this action. So, for instance, you're not going to feel as much resistance from her as you might have in the past. I think she's going to still come off a little bit shy, a little bit reserved, but I still think that she's eager and interested and keeping her energy open. Um, I feel like she's gonna want to look really good for tomorrow. Like or I guess the next time she sees you, I suppose I should say, because this question is more about the overall energy. So like her thoughts are, I want to look really good. I want to make sure that I look really nice, that my hair is done. I'm smelling good. I look good. I'm accessorizing well. Like whatever makes her feel confident and makes her feel good is what she's thinking about. So she could be thinking a lot about her wardrobe for the next time that she sees you and what it is that she's going to do to make herself look as nice as possible. I think that she knows this is an event that has to be worked. And I keep bringing up the event for some reason. And I know it's not what this reading is about, but I think that I think that's in her head a lot for some reason. It keeps like circulating in my mind. As far as like feelings, we have the 8 of Pentacles, so I think that she is open to working on this and putting in more effort. Um King of Swords indicates that her intentions are to be more straightforward with you, not beat around the bush as much. I think a lot of times in her communication, she can be very indirect, and you have to sit there and try to read between the lines. Maybe she's too stubborn, maybe she's too prideful, maybe she's too scared. But for whatever reason, it seems like a lot of the things that she says is not what she means. And I think that she's striving intentionally to be more open and more direct, not like sit here and talk you in circles where you have to decipher with the code what her meaning is. So I think that she wants to be more truthful and just like, yeah, more direct, more straightforward. Yeah, I think the event's going to go really well. This is going to feel like a breath of fresh air for you. With the Judgment card, it indicates that we're turning a new leaf or we're heading in a new direction and things feel more upbeat, more happy. I think you guys are going to be very worried or overly concerning yourself or overthinking tomorrow about the opinion of each other. She's going to want to know what you're thinking about her. You're going to want to know the same. Judgments Ken talks about judgment calls too. So you might be making some decisions in the moment fairly impulsively, or she might as well. I feel like overall it's a really good energy of just seeing. I don't know. I'm feeling like lots of business types, lots of entrepreneurs, lots of like leadership roles. Um, Tomorrow just feels like the energy of like creativity and wanting everyone to do well, wanting everyone to succeed. You might be taking a little bit of control tomorrow and trying to find a way to spend time with her. King of Wands is like a leader. King of Wands is trying to, I guess, be the catalyst for some type of change within the connection. They're willing to kind of take the reins and bring in some direction into the relationship. So this could indicate, I don't really know exactly what happens at the event. So of course I'm thinking of just an example where you walk over to her and you're like, hey, I'm going to go blah, blah, blah. Did you want to come with me? Whereas you could go do that thing yourself, but you're looking for opportunities to involve her. Um, so I feel like you're kind of the one that's like trying to find the ways to spend time together, and I think she is open to that. So I think it does go really well. um the 5 of Cups is here right next to the 9 of Cups, so it seems like where there could have been potential for disappointment, you end up feeling very, very happy about how the day ends. Wish fulfillment. So essentially, if anything goes wrong and it's like little, don't make that a big deal. If she says, oh, if you want to see her, spend time with her, and she's like busy helping someone or whatever, or in the middle of a conversation, don't let that discourage you. Like, come back another time. um if you show up late or she shows up late, or if there's a struggle setting something up, basically the energy is like, don't cry over spilt milk and don't let it discourage you. Like, just try again, because I think that there's high potential for this day to go really well, for you to feel a lot closer to her, and just like things are continuing to get moving in the right direction. Oh, yes, James. I'm actually getting a yes for this question, that you guys will be spending a lot more time on a regular basis. There's some type of hurdle that you guys overcome, which is really nice to see. And the connection starts to stabilize a bit more. You guys are just running on the high of like the crush that you guys have on one another. Um, those feelings where you just like want to spend so much time with one another, and it almost feels like a high. It's just like really exciting. It seems like you guys are more willing and open to work on like times to spend together, making future plans. I kept getting the message at the last reading, like, make sure that before you leave tomorrow that you guys have another plan set in place. I'm not sure why I'm getting that message, but I also got it again just now. So I think to keep with that momentum, and as everything's going to go really well, it's good to make those plans when your energy is up. That way you have something else to look forward to. And also, I think it tells her that like you're serious, you're consistent, and you're not like, oh, we should just hang out sometime. You're actually wanting to make those plans. And I know that you're the type of person to be very specific. I know that you're very intentional with how you pursue her. So I think that this is just going to be like just showing that consistency, that, you're not just after this, and that you're actually here for her and you want to spend time with her. And, it's like top priority for you to do this. Um, she's still here on the defense, man. That's crazy because she usually is pretty defensive, and I see her being very open right now, and even open tomorrow. But after the event, she could fall into old habits a little bit. Nothing crazy, but um, I think that's maybe why it's a good thing to make plans tomorrow if you have the opportunity. So that way she's already agreed and she goes and um you're thawing her ice. I keep getting that. She's like the ice queen, even though underneath it all you know she's the queen of cups. But for whatever reason she keeps trying to like revert back into this shell, this old habit. If I was not if I didn't know any better, I think she was a crab or even a Scorpio, like a Cancer or a Scorpio energy. It's very like water energy um, for her, but she's like got a stinger, you know, or she like reverts back into her shell. It's kind of funny. It's reminding me of like a hermit crab or something. Um, so she just like she's a creature of habit. All right, so we just have to shake that or break that up. But I am seeing with the Knight of Cups like continued communication, continued seeing each other. So I think it does get a little bit more consistent after this event, but we have to be very intentional about setting those plans when things are going well. So that way you always have something to look forward to. All right, James, that is what I've got for you. I hope you enjoy your break. Sorry you're working on a Saturday. That sucks. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. All right, shuffling for Amy now. All right, Amy, so you have the Five of Wands in reverse. So this makes me feel like you make things like better for her. So let me explain this a little bit more because I feel like it's translating weird. But when you're in a Five of Wands energy upright, just in its natural position, you are feeling a hardship, a struggle. You're feeling conflicted. You're feeling maybe frustrated or like the world is against you. And when the Five of Wands is in reverse, it's like that opposite energy. It's like where you feel relief or you feel a release or you feel like a temporary moment of peace or something like that. And I feel like you're bringing her peace. It could be because through you she's feeling a little bit closer to her son. um, Through you she knows that you care and that you are trying to make things easier on her. And I don't know, there's just something about who you are, your thoughtfulness, your presence that is making her feel better in some way, even if it's very fleeting and temporary. um, she senses your effort and she notices it and she appreciates it. I think that she's still like, there's kind of like a double message here. Number one, I think that she's wonders like how this is affecting you. Um, you know, are you just putting on a brave face for her, or you know, is this really hurting you deep down? I think that she wonders that every once in a while. Of course, she's the double meaning here is that she's also hiding away from her pain that she's feeling right now. She's not going to show you 100% what she's going through. I think she also is going to try to have a brave face. I think that if you guys continue to spend time together, she'll lower her mask little by little, but I think she really just doesn't want people to see her breaking down, and she feels like she can't um show that to people. She feels like she has to hide it away, like have a moment in her room or in the closet or in the pantry, where she sheds a tear here and there. She's very heartbroken over the situation, and she's really hurting. But I think that your continued sympathies and support during this time has been noticeable by her, and I think that she appreciates you. She appreciates the fact that you want to give company, you want to spend time. Um, she does. She says she's so young. She thinks of you. She says she's so young. You know, this is like such a devastating thing for me to go through, but it's sad to me that people this young can lose people that's in their life. This shouldn't happen. This shouldn't be a thing that happens. Um, let's see. You just are like a ray of lights, you know, like I feel like they're saying she's family, you know. She's saying Amy's family or whatever name you go by. Um she the 10 of Pentacles here and the 9 of Cups is like she's been so great, she's so sweet, she's so loving. um you know, it's a shame that things have happened the way that they have, but I think she's viewing you as family. Yeah, I think that she hopes that you're in her life for a long time. What's your next question? Hey Johnny, welcome in. Hey Johnny, my free list is closed. I'm sorry to say. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. I don't have charms on me, Amy, but I can do paper messages again. All right, so I have surrender and follow. So that might be a message from him to let you know what he's doing on his end, that he might be at a point of acceptance. Um, you know how like they say like follow the light kind of thing, and then I also have surrender, so it's kind of making me feel as though his message to you is that he is like officially crossing over, that he's accepting what is happening. And I think potentially you might not feel him around you as much anymore naturally. Now, that doesn't mean that if you don't call him in that he won't show up. I'm sure he will, but he might not be as close to the earthly plane as he has been recently. Now he is saying crave lips. So I feel like that's saying he's like wanting to kiss you. He wanting to kiss you goodbye, or he wants to give you a kiss. We have counsel. So I feel as though. Oh, it says, wait, hold on. It says expect us counsel. So I wonder if he's trying to say that he is receiving like spiritual help or something like that. Like maybe he has help on the other side. And I think also he might be saying don't afraid to speak about me in therapy. I think there also is a message here that he might become some type of spiritual guide for you, or like someone that you can go to for help. Like he might serve as a guide for you at some point. Yeah, I think he's not planning on reincarnating Amy, because it said expect us counsel, and we also have follow surrender. So I feel like he's saying he's giving in to being more of like a guardian than someone who plans to come back right now. Yeah, there's some type of spiritual help. I feel like it's a feminine energy, Amy, because it says grant feminine. So I feel like he's saying he's getting help from a feminine energy, because like a grant is typically like a handout. How we communicate nowadays is like if you get a grant for something, it's basically like free help or free support. And I have grant feminine, so I feel like he's saying like a feminine energy is helping me. Oh, and then the word true. He's saying true. So I think he's agreeing with what you're saying about your mom. Mm-hmm. All right, so I feel like with signal, drive, devote, and loving, um, I feel like this is him saying that he is sending love. We also have signal, drive, so I don't know, signal, drive. I kind of get that feeling now, like maybe he's trying to share more of what happened to him and how he passed. He says mystery. Signal, drive, and mystery. Maybe he's not quite sure what happened. Lost. I think he doesn't know. I think he doesn't know exactly what happened. We have drive, signal, lost, and mystery. So I think that he's been trying to put the pieces together about what happened to him. So just really quickly, if you get a mediumship reading, she might, or whoever's doing the reading might be very confused. Might say, he didn't really know what happened. Like, I think he eventually figured it out, but I think that he didn't know at the time, like, what happened in that moment. I think it all just kind of happened so fast that he just got confused. It's like, imagine something happening to you and immediately you're on the other side. You don't have time to process this as a human. And so I feel like he's saying, I was confused, like lost, mystery. I didn't know what happened. Like nothing really signaled him or informed him about what he had just been through. Oh. Hmm. Giving internal fun. I feel like he wants to make sure that you still enjoy your life. So sex. Make sure that you are still enjoying your life. I think he's saying like it's okay. It's okay if you admit it's okay if you need to move forward, at do whatever time you feel is right for you. Road trip and airplane. You keep getting this message. Road trip and airplane. I hope at some point this message makes sense to you, but he keeps trying to send you somewhere. I don't know if he wants to send you to where the accident happened or on like whatever plans you guys had made to do together that he wants you to do without him. But he keeps trying to send you somewhere. I hope a medium will be able to give you answers to that. He says hug. Soft hug soft. I think he just wants you to get to a place of peace. He says content. Conversation. Content conversation. Water. Does that make sense to you? Water distractions, water distractions. I don't know if this is go to a body of water, take a shower, something happened near water. He says floral inspire. So we're coming back around to your scent. He might be also talking about flowers that you guys will be receiving over the last week or two. He says kismet romance. So what that means is something that was like written in the stars. Kismet romance means something that was meant to happen, something that you can't avoid. So I think he's calling you guys a kismet romance. Something that was written before your time here on this earth. Go to the beach with him. Maybe you should still do it. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'm doing a last call for donations. I'm starting not to feel very well again. So I'll take any last minute donations, but I'm probably going to sign off here at the hour mark and take a little nap probably. Actually, Amy, I think you're the only one left in here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I just realized you might be the only one still in here. I'm going to go try to feel better. Thanks, Amy. I'll talk to you later, okay? All right, bye.